Adv2k169 and
This is
yeah.
who am I? Oh, Funbaba00.
Sorry, I took the chips away from him. I know that's very distracting and bad and
Sorry,
audio.
smokehouse style barbecue ruffles.
Oh, for God's sakes, we're not commercial. Alright, today this video is our review of the 1990 original Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Damn, how old were you back in 1990?
7.
7. I remember when I was 7 years old watching this movie.
No, I don't remember watching this. I've seen clips here and there over the years, but I think this is the first time I actually sat down from beginning to end to see it.
I saw this movie back like my first year of college or so. It was on a weekend and it just came on TV. It was a censored version, but it kicked ass.
Which is something we have to talk about because this is a hard R. And it's
Yeah.
like they decided, let's go as far as we get away with, really, because like over the top action, which is good, all good, and
Yeah. And Arnold puns. School you, Lenny.
we can spoil it. It's been out for 20 years. If you haven't seen it already, then go fuck yourself. So, yeah, or because you're a damn cunt. That's one thing I have to talk about, too. There's, like, a lot of fucking damn cursing in this movie. It's just way over the goddamn fucking over the top.
Yeah, man. I know.
I mean,
recall with a K? That's going places.
But it's really over the top. It's like, come on. You know, I understand your R, but you don't need that much.
Yeah.
Now,
and bloody too, very bloody.
Oh yeah, very bloody.
Splattering. Well, some were clean.
There's that one clean shot of Sharon Stone right through the head. I was like, really?
And just had a nosebleed of blood on it. That's it. Like
yeah.
Death and.
So yeah, it was pretty interesting because I guess because maybe she's so pretty in this, they don't want to ruin her. You know. She doesn't. Yeah, that's probably the reason. You know, that makes sense. But we're doing this video because a new sequel, not remake or whatever, prequel. I don't know what it is, but it's coming out this Friday, August 3rd, 4th. What is it?
Oh.
Yeah, 3rd, 2012. So we'll watch the original first, and just to see how much it holds up. I know Funbaba is a huge fan of this, and
oh yeah, I got the video, and it has a very special section on my shelf.
And this is the first time I've seen it, like I said before, and I gotta say, it holds up. It holds up very well. The only thing I would, it would be nitpicking to say things that don't hold up. Like, the TV monitors are fat and they're not widescreen. But
full screen. Boo, no aspect ratio whatsoever.
Who cares? That is irrelevant. Because a lot of the other things in the movie are really fun and don't seem dated.
2 weeks! That held out very well, didn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Hey, those graphics, I don't know, I doubt the CGI. I mean, CGI was just brand spanking new.
So there probably is some CGI, but I think a lot of it is practical.
Yeah, no, had to be. Quado was practical, but he looked good. It could pass today. It could make a run for the movies today. I mean, it would do that.
So that's one of the things that I gotta give them credit for, because practical effects, if they're done right, they can last and be good 20 years later. Like, this is a great example of it.
This movie had heart. I mean, they put love, they put blood, sweat, and tears into this movie.
Yeah,
they had to.
It's one of the things, too, that it's over the top, and it knows it. And it has fun in it.
Yeah, it's done very well.
Like, this is just, oh, come on, silly, over-the-top action. And,
It's over the top, but it's so well written, too. Like, I mean, the political and the political economics, I mean, that is solid. Like, I would show this video to a high school political science class, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So, okay, we gotta talk about the basic plot, This guy wants to go to the recall place to get a memory implanted, and this memory is whatever he wants, and he decides he wants to go to Mars and be a secret agent, and he's not really sure what his real life is. He thinks this is the story, but it's not really, but it is, but it isn't. it's kind of left a little bit open, but it's still a fun ride. And the whole idea is about memory translation and inserting memories, and you know it's in the future, obviously, but they don't. I don't remember them giving a date at all.
Yeah, no kidding.
And the
But it
future,
future
yeah,
looks terrible. Like the cube. I mean the cement blocks of architecture. Ugh. I mean it was filmed in D.C. I know the subway was filmed in the D.C. metro. So I know the stations look like that, but ugh, you know.
a lot of the cars look really blocky too, which are not aerodynamic at all,
Yeah, yeah.
or pretty.
This movie needs to be released on the Nintendo 64. I was commenting on that earlier. I mean, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it?
And one thing that was fun was Johnny Car. That was just a really
Oh,
fun scene, and because it's actual there, it's much more fun.
yeah.
So it's just a really fun, enjoyable action movie that is just over the top. And this is Arnold Schwarzenegger's one of his best movies.
That's what's so surprising. I mean, Arnold, right? But he's actually in a smart. I mean, it is a smart movie and very very well put together movie. Like that's props. Actually, props to him.
So yeah, there's a whole plot with secret agent and evil corporation on Mars, and how they're screwing people over because they charge for oxygen,
Yeah.
and then they're mining the minerals on Mars.
Yeah, and that tritium mineral is on the one hand can be weaponized, but on the other hand it holds the whole fate of the planet in the balance. I
Now
mean that is amazing,
it's kind of
amazing.
a plot hole because the end, Mars is saved, but by this massive machine. But it's like, why the hell didn't the Martians do this?
Yeah,
It seems incredible, and it seems pretty easy to activate. So why didn't someone else accidentally activate it? Because
yeah. For 500,000 years, it was just on standby the whole time. Like they just built it, got it ready, and left.
yeah, and so that is something that they desperately needed to explain. Put the chips
ADD, you,
away.
you want the '80s Doritos? Oh man.
They make a lot of noise, and they can't hear you talk.
But it's '80s and it goes with
Yeah.
Total Recall.
So, the one thing that about Mars that kind of bugged me was that I think they really oversaturate the red. I don't know if this is the blue DVD transfer, maybe the Blu-ray they fixed it, but it's just way over the top. We get it; it's a red planet, but you don't have to just oversaturate the colors, and it's like
Yeah, I know. It's like they took the film stills and they just dunked it in sweet and sour sauce. Like
basically.
that's what it looks like.
So that's a complaint, but I mean the practical effects are great. They have miniatures, and they actually seems like they built some parts of the Mars.
Yeah.
And it looks like actual dirt, and it holds up. It's a fun movie. It's Schwarzenegger's actually pretty good acting in this, and you don't.
Everybody does a smash up job. I mean, three boobs. I mean, hey,
Yeah, one of the more memorable moments was a woman with three boobs, and they completely show it, and a lot more than I remember. I thought it was just one quick scene, but no, they kind of.
Yeah, I forgot how many times they flashed it around. It makes me wonder if in the new movie coming out, if they'll have 5-dimensional boobs. What do you think?
Nah.
Yeah.
So, but it's a fun movie. Oh man, I have no idea how to rate this because nostalgia is really clouding it. But it's just one hell of a ride, and
Yeah.
if you're interested at all in the new one, definitely go rent this. But I still say it holds up enough that if you're a fan of action movies, a fan of Schwarzenegger, then go run to go rent this. I don't know if it's on Netflix streaming. It might be, but I highly recommend this. I don't know what the hell score to give it, but there is some undertones of more advanced stuff like corporations and how they're screwing people over, and
The
but
agency.
and how government works, but there's some kind of plot holes there, and you kind of forget about them because it's so fun, you
Yeah.
know. But I don't know what to give it. I have no idea what to give this.
Well, so Advil, do you think that it was a dream or not? Do you think
That's a good discussion.
it's been a long ranging discussion. This is out there on the boards. People go back and forth on this. A very popular topic. Philip K. Dick. He did a. This is his brainchild. Very good. Again, give a shout out.
Yeah, Philip K. Dick is the original writer, and I don't remember the original title, if this is the original title or
Oh
not.
yeah, that's right.
But
They're always different. I think like Prometheus is like somewhat
but
of it.
yeah, this I kind of say maybe it is because it's so over the top sometimes, and how they managed to survive being stuck on Mars for like 5 minutes and their faces exaggerated, which was
Yeah.
fun, but it was just so ridiculous.
Well, Hollywood is very notorious for getting that wrong. The science on depressurization wrong.
Yeah, they're breathing or not or struggling to breathe, and then like their heads are like exploding, and
Yeah.
it was fun to watch. It was just
Yeah, it
insane,
was
but
good job on the graphics, man.
I think because it's a little too convenient at times, I think it is a dream. And how far back does it go? I don't know. I did like that there's maybe the Matrix referenced this because there's a red pill,
Oh,
and it was pretty cool to see that because we know the red pill is bad.
yeah.
In the Matrix. I don't know if the Matrix
No, it was a good.
caught
It
that.
was good. The red pill was good in the Matrix, but in this movie, the red pill is bad.
No, it was the other way around. The red pill is bad. You go back into the wormhole.
No, because in Matrix, they would refer to people in the Matrix as blue pills. Remember, just a bunch of blue pills.
I don't know, but still, I thought that was cool. I don't know if Matrix copied that or what, but still, I think it's a
Yeah.
dream. What do you think?
Um, I thought it was for time. I thought it was a dream, but now I think I'm reevaluating that. It's just really could be any of those, right?
Yeah, it's completely ambiguous, um, and it's a fun ride. It's just ridiculous, but I don't know. I would give it an 8. I can't give it higher, but I do think it's one of the great sci-fi movies. I just think that it's so ridiculous sometimes that you have to be in a good mood to watch this, and if you're drunk, it gets even better. But it's just a fun ass action movie, and I'm looking forward to the remake. But I want to make sure that's in Mars because if it's not in Mars, I really really don't like it.
I think it's set in London. I saw the Ben, the clock over there.
So what would you give it?
Well, I think if I were like an art teacher and I saw my students, showing this, I'd have to give them an A. I would, because this is so well put together, very well made.
So 1 out of 10.
An A, so yeah, 10, A plus.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it. We'll be back to do a review of the remake next week. So look forward to that, and we'll tell you if we like it. I hope we do, but I don't know. We never know about remakes. So
Yeah, true.
definitely watch this one. Definitely worth watching, and you'll be happy you watched it if you're a fan of action
Yeah.
movies. All right. Bye.